It's good. You clean up really well. Thank you, sir. I'm the entertainment assistant.
Good job, Dennis.
You guys good down there?
Good.
All right. It is 5:13 and we will call the meeting back to order. In closed session, the board voted unanimously to approve the stipulated suspended expulsion recommendation of student number 3524231790. The vote was 5 ayes to 0 nays. The board also took action on voting unanimously to approve the stipulated expulsion recommendation for student number 3041610085, and the vote was also 5 ayes to 0 nays. Right. And at this time, I will hand the meeting off to Ms. Swearingen for the reorganization.
Okay. Right, so at this time, we are going to first begin with the administration of the oath of office to all 5 board members. So if I can have all 5 board members stand. Face me and raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Elizabeth Givens,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
discharge the duties
which I'm about
about to enter.
Thank you. You may be seated. Next, we will have to conduct the election of officers. And we will announce that we will begin the election of officers for 2025 and will open nominations for president of the Board of Trustees. Do we have any nominations?
I'm nominate Mr. Leonard Williams.
Any other nominations? Okay, we have one nomination for Leonard Williams. I need to do a motion in a second. Do we have a motion to approve Mr. Leonard Williams as the president of the Board of Trustees? Elizabeth Gibbons moves. Do we have a second?
Second.
I need a vote of all. If you so approve, please say aye.
Aye.
We officially now have approved Mr. Leonard Williams as the president of the Board of Trustees. We'll take just a moment for Mr. Hildreth and Mr. Williams to swap places, please. Thanks for your service, Arian.
You want to do that?
I was just gonna.
Oh, you're just gonna give him the gavel?
Yeah.
Okay.
For this one, yeah.
And then he takes it.
Hot stuff, man.
Okay, and then if you can pass this down to Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, you'll take over where it says vice president, please.
I ask for nominations for the vice president. Do I have a nomination?
I nominate Aaron Helwith for vice president.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Second it? Do I take a vote? Take a vote?
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
All, okay. Close enough.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Aaron. Next, we'll ask for nominations for clerk. Do I have any nominations?
I'll nominate Anthony Eastless.
Do I have a second?
Second that.
A vote?
Aye.
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 All right. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, the board no longer elects a representative to act as an elector. Next, we'll go to the Barstow High School presentation. Due to all the excitement of the high school, at the high school, we will have the student presentation on another evening. Okay?
Okay. A little busy with the
District Employees of the Month, Ms. Swearengin.
Yes, thank you. District Office Employees of the Month of November 2025. Oh, out of here. Mr.
Think I can make it.
Due to it being the holidays, the plaques did not ship. They got delayed in shipping, so they will
Yes.
be here this weekend.
So your desk plaques will be delivered at another time. Come on over here so you're in the camera view.
Okay.
So our first employee of the month is Brenda Salazar. Yes. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District, we are proud to honor you as the elementary classified staff member employee of the month for the month of November 2025. We have your certificate, your portfolio, and if everybody remembers, your school's first Amazon gift card.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not a principal.
Oh, yes, is your principal with you?
Yes.
Then she can come on. Oh, you can bring the
You give me
flowers.
the flowers? Sorry.
All right, congrats. Next employee of the month, Amber Adams. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District, we are proud to honor you as the Elementary Certificated Staff Member Employee of the Month for the month of November 2025. Congratulations. It's 25, so we're gonna put this right over here. And then is your principal here? He's right there. No duck?
No ducks.
I got it in my bag.
Oh, dear.
Christmas tree.
Mr. Dominguez said all the ducks are on the Christmas tree. I was at his office this morning. He has a Christmas tree that was delivered to his office by
Someone, many ones.
well-wishers.
There you go.
And all of the ornaments are rubber ducks. Yes.
She's not present today, but her principal's here.
Our next employee of the month is Stacy Attilano. And she's being recognized for Secondary Classified Staff Member Employee of the Month for the month of November 2025. And Mr. Zavala is going to come up and receive the recognition.
Thank you.
Ready?
Yeah. Stacy. All
All
right,
right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Our next employee of the month is Jacqueline Castro. Congratulations. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District, we are proud to honor you as the Secondary Certificated Staff Member Employee of the Month for the month of November 2025. We have your portfolio, your certificate, and your gift card for you. Turn that around. All right. And I believe Ms. Malden is your principal? Yes. All right. All right, our next employee is Dwayne Rogers. We have a principal for Mr. Rogers here.
Where is he working at?
Substitute.
Classified substitute, Mr. Gutierrez.
All right.
Awesome. Oh, Dr. Williams.
Smile, sir.
I believe. Right.
Right.
Say it. Well, and then his certificated substitute staff member is Alexander Malin.
Not here.
Got it? All right.
Did he get it?
And then next employee of the month being recognized is Robert Nahara. Congratulations. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District, we are proud to honor you as the District Classified Staff Member Employee of the Month for the month of November 2025. And then I think Mr. Beaton is here. Yeah.
His wife said.
Martin, you want to?
No. Ready?
All right. Stay up as well. And our next employee of the month is Veronica Calderon, who is being recognized as the management team staff member employee of the month for the month of November. She's not able to be here because her daughter is doing the jazz
Band performance.
performance. So we are proud to recognize her. And Mr. Beaton, we will have you come on up here for her.
Thank you.
All right. And our final employee is always a surprise because this is the superintendent's choice staff member employee of the month, and this goes to Angelica Williams. Thank you. In recognition of your extraordinary dedication and service to the staff and students of Barstow Unified School District, we are proud to honor you as the Superintendent's Choice Staff Member Employee of the Month for the month of November 2025. The only people who know about this nomination is you, myself, my admin assistant, and your principal, who is Mr. Wesley. Congratulations for giving you your certificate, your portfolio, your gift card. All right, Mr. Wesley. Flowers.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. Oh, I didn't vote now. So that's
So far.
Okay, business on the floor. A board meeting is a business meeting of the board held in a public forum to comply with the Brown Act. It is not a town hall meeting with the board. This is the time for citizens to present problems or questions they feel the board should discuss. Individuals are encouraged to address the full board, not individual board members. The law prohibits the board from taking action on any item not on the agenda. Requests to speak card should be filled out in advance and presented to the superintendent executive assistant. Instructions on submitting remote public comments can be found on our website, busdk12.com, under the tab Board of Trustees. The board has a policy of limiting any speaker to not more than 3 minutes. The board limits the total time for public input on each item topic to 15 minutes and 5 individual requests to speak. The president may review the submitted requests to speak or take a poll of speakers for or against a particular issue, and may ask that additional persons speak only if they have something to provide, if they have something new to add. Citizens who have commented on or against a particular issue may be asked to provide a written statement for the record or to sign an agreement with a written comment for another citizen. All names will be memorialized in minutes. With the board consent, the president may increase or decrease the time allowed for public presentation, depending on the topic and the number of persons wishing to speak. For the record, please state your name.
And we have two. Our first is James Frazier. His comments are not on an agenda item, and his purpose or appearance and brief description is about Anthony Eastless.
All right. I've been waiting all month for this. All right. So first of all, I'd like to say, Anthony, whatever, Tony, whatever they call you, I don't like you, bro. You give me I got the position of power, so I'm tough. You're not. You got a lot of nerve to sit up here and gossip about my son getting hit in the face with a rock when 2 of these incidents happened at school. They were assaulted on your watch. Then you have the nerve to disrespect my parenting. Instead of pointing fingers, you parents get involved. I've been involved. 20-minute court orders, 5 CPS cases, and 2 private investigations later. See, you like to talk about you were bad as a kid. I was a bad kid too. But more importantly, I'm a bad adult. And I'll be
Excuse me, sir.
damned.
Excuse me, sir. You need to present this to the entire board, not just one member.
I'm talking to everybody. This is for everybody to hear. I'll be damned if I let a POS sit up here and run his mouth about my kids or my parenting. My kids are far from what I was as a kid. And you should know that, being that my son was up here in this very room shaking everybody's hand for an outstanding rap project he did on Ruby Bridges. And your closing speech on November 18th, you said, if you want attention, you got it. Well, I hope I got everybody's attention here because I did some research on you, Mr. Tony. You were the lead janitor at Barstow High School. Also on November 18th, you said you didn't have a Facebook, which I found out to be a lie. You have the same shirt on, exact same shirt. Also, I got some disturbing messages from a young lady who was underage and said that you use your job title to find out her first and last name.
Sir, no
This should-
personal
should be-
attacks.
This should be a public, this should not be a public, if
Yes.
that issue should be brought to the superintendent.
Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with what I'm doing here?
If you have any complaints, please bring it through. This is not the proper forum for what you're trying to do.
Okay, but he can
And if
sit
you
up here
bring
and
it-
talk about my kids.
If
though.
you bring it to myself or Mrs. Lawrence,
Never disrespect me as a parent
we will.
ever again
We
in
will
your
talk.
life. You understand me?
Mr. Frazier, we
Sir?
can make an appointment with the board president. and Make
Yes.
sure that you can address this issue with the board president.
Right. I got the text messages right here from the underage girl too.
You can bring all those items to the meeting.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I will do that.
Thank you, sir.
For anybody else who'd like to see them too. Come on, we're gonna say this now.
Next.
Let's-
Next speaker is Jason G. His item is on the agenda. It's a public hearing, nominee for PC Commissioner.
Good evening, Jason G. I'd like to thank the board and the superintendent for considering me for appointment to a second term to the Personnel Commission. I serve at the pleasure of the board, and I'm happy to continue being named the board-appointed commissioner. Remember, Trustee Hildreth and I, we both started at the same time. In fact, we both did our onboarding at the same day in this building, in this room right here. So I can't believe that was 3 years ago already. The commission has accomplished a lot during my first term. Director Dwell retired, and we hired Director Ortiz to fill her shoes. Director Ortiz and his staff, Ms. Grounds and Ms. Saucedo Cerda, have been working hard to fill all our classified vacancies quickly and efficiently. You will hear in the director's report tonight that we processed over 1,000 applications this year. We hired 54 new employees, promoted 34 employees, and we hired 93 new limited term subs. I'm also pleased to report that the commission has a good working relationship with the board, the superintendent, cabinet, staff, and CSCA. And also, it's a pleasure to work with my fellow commissioners, Sias and Commissioner Rosenberg, too. I look forward to continue working with all of you. So if you guys ever need anything, feel free to contact me, the director, or any of our other commissioners. Please attend our meetings every second Thursday of every month. So thank you again for the consideration.
That's all.
Okay, we have no minutes to approve. Staff reports. The CTE fall report will be next meeting. Okay.
Yes, there was an emergency that occurred earlier today that the presenter had to attend to, and so we will bring the CT fall report back at another meeting.
Title IX fall report.
Yes.
Ms. Rebecca Michaels.
Now President Wiggins.
Thank you.
So good evening, board, members of the cabinet, audience. My name is Rebecca Michelson. I'm the Title IX UCP Compliance Officer for Barstow Unified School District. I have stood in front of you and bored you with my verbal skills quite a few times so far this school year. But today I want to tell you about a really exciting development that's happening very soon and is based on you guys approving the purchasing of the software and then us making it perfect for Barstow Unified, really individualizing the process. So just want to give you a little update on Guardian, our case-based data software that we purchased. We will be launching this January 5th, 2026. So we're very excited about this. Guardian, I'll go to my next slide if that's okay. 2 more. Thank you. So how will Guardian make our students and our parents' lives easier? Right now, if someone has an incident they want to report or they want to file a complaint, they have to physically come up to the district office, speak with the receptionist at the front desk, get a paper copy or get a copy emailed to them, fill it out, get it back to me. Or a school will let us know what's happening. I will reach out via email, send an attachment, and they have to fill out the form and then email it back to me. Or sometimes there are technology issues and they wind up having to bring a physical form in even when I email it to them. So one of the things that Guardian is going to be really awesome about is we are going to have a general public use URL on the website, Barstow Unified School District website, available to all. And you will be able to submit an incident report on whatever your issue is. And then that comes directly to me. And then I'm able to evaluate it, see what kind of report it is, make sure you have the next step documents that you need, and it'll all be filed in that database. So as we add to it, as we add evidence, as we add contact logs, all that stuff will also be able to be stored in Guardian. So if anyone ever needs to refer to that information, it's going to be all consolidated, neat, digital. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. So that is happening, and as you can tell, I'm pretty excited about it. Next slide, please, Alex. So this is sort of like the header on the Guardian database software, and what I wanted to just show you is that it has categories for workflow, which is again amazing as far as making things more efficient and organized. We have pending cases, we have initial assessments, we have awaiting complaints, we have investigations, we have appeals. Everything is going to be organized exactly the way it should be in its timeline and appropriate and according to the law. Thank you, Alex. So the other thing I'm excited about is not only is the incident report form going to be available to everyone through a link on the website, but they'll also be able to submit a specific kind of incident form. The options that they'll have is kind of informational. If they don't know exactly where it should go, they'll be able to do a generic informational form. But if they are an employee that's having a problem with another employee, or if it's a member of the community or a parent or a student who's having a problem with an employee, they specifically will be able to submit an HR complaint. Or it's not a complaint at this point, it is a incident report, right? But it's a really awesome option. And then also there is a Title IX section for an incident report. The title for that incident report is sex discrimination or harassment. And then there is a UCP report, and that's of course discrimination based on a protected class. And I'm able to give some examples as to what a protected class is, race, bed status, age, gender, etc. So again, I'm really excited about being able to just keep the process smooth, timely, and just efficient. And what I'd like to do now, if you guys are okay with it, is kind of demonstrate what an example of the FYI informational incident report form is going to look like. This is the you know what I'm talking about, Alex, right? It's the incognito window in the URL that I sent to your email. Oh, I have to tell you guys too, on a personal note, while we're waiting, I just became a mother.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. He's a 2-year-old male Yorkshire Terrier. His name is Jerry. And he's wonderful. If anyone wants to see pictures, I'll be waiting outside. I felt a little bad tricking you guys into applauding, but he has a booster
But
seat.
you are right. I mean, that's how you feel.
Yes, I do. A little over the top, actually. I bought him a booster seat. He loves Christmas lights. We go on tours of the town so that he can see all the best ones. This is what happens when you've never had a child or a dog before. Awesome. Thank you, Alex. Brand new, like 21 days.
Call me.
All right, guys, so this is an example of our informational reporting form. Actually, this is the generic form that the any member of the public, community, school district, whatever, who wants to report will have access to this form. And then as you can see, there's some basic information at the top in the fields: full name, position, title, email address. If you go down under the information bar and go to report type, here is where you can choose what type of report you're going to submit if you are able to. Again, if you're not, there's a miscellaneous informational kind of one. Alex, would you mind choosing FYI informational under report type for me? No, too far. Go up. Right under information, the yellow bar, it says report type. Sorry, I don't mean to get close.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Right here.
Yeah. And I need you to choose FYI informational, please. Thank you. So someone who doesn't know how to begin will, you go up to the top because the form changes a little bit based on what you choose. So this one starts off with just an email address. When you choose your report type, it'll give you specific questions asking for specific information, which help us. So one of the things is you can choose your location: on campus, off campus, or elsewhere. Online, I think, is the third choice. If you choose on campus, you'll actually get a choice of every school site that we have under building. You can tell us where it happened, right? If we scroll down just a little bit more to position and title, you can choose your status: parent or guardian, other family member, a BUSD employee, but not a guardian, right? Because if you're a guardian, we want that to be first kind of identifying status. And then also community member or student. This really is access for all, which I'm very excited about. Could we scroll up or, go further to the form? I always get confused between up and down on this. There's a question here that says, has there been a written complaint submitted? And as we all know, complaints are an official kind of document. So when that happens, that changes things. If you say yes on this, other questions pop up that are also very pertinent, like when was the complaint submitted, to whom? And again, all the information is just at my fingertips once this is submitted. It's awesome. And then right under that, it says, have you spoken with the principal or other site administrator? Because that is also our first step. You may be having an issue with an employee on campus, or your student is having a behavior issue. Whatever it is, your first step has to be talking to admin at the site. So if you say yes, then it'll ask you some more questions, which I like. We also have time of incident, date of incident, and then an opportunity for them in their own words to share details and information in that respect. And then you can tell us every person that's involved parties. You can identify how they're involved. If you click under role, there's a drop down that just gives you lots of choices, right? Lots of choices to help us really specifically identify what's going on, who's involved, give us all that really pertinent information right at the beginning. And then at the end, you have to prove that you're not a robot. So again, all good things. As you can probably tell, we are very excited about this. It's happening soon. We're starting the rollout process now. And I thank you for the opportunity to be able to do this.
Any questions?
Oh, right, whatever. My last slide says thank you. And may I answer any questions?
Yes. Anybody have any questions?
I was just curious as far as, I know we're in the kind of trial phase, like when, do we have an estimate on when it'll actually be live out?
I think we're going to make the URL available to everyone on January 6th or January 5th when we come back.
Thank you.
Because we're going to do all the front loading before Christmas break. Like, I get to do a really exciting video for the principals, and then the principals get to share that video. And again, very exciting. Everyone will love it. But thank you very much for your time. If there are no other questions.
Any other questions? No, I do have one question, because you
Yes,
keep
sir.
saying everyone. Now, we got to specify, is this for parents and
It's literally everyone.
Everyone. Okay.
Uh,
Just wanted to
it
be
is
clear on that.
public access URL.
Got it.
And what it allows us to do is give everyone an opportunity to share their thoughts and voice and their experience, and at the same time streamline the workflow to make sure that when I see what's coming in that way, in the most accessible way we can make it available to everyone, we can get it exactly where it needs to go first thing,
Understand.
with hopefully less delay and, as I said, more timeliness and efficiency.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys.
And next we have the district athletic fall report. Mr. Williams will be bringing his report January 13th. As they are kind of busy prepping for the CIF state finals on Friday. Okay, fiscal year 24-25 report.
Yes, thank you, President Williams. This is the culminating report for the 24-25 San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools, Williams 7 monitoring. And it includes information around instructional materials, facilities, teacher credentialing and assignments, as well as school accountability report cards. In the report, if you flip to the last page, you'll find the information about Barstow Unified School District. We had 8 schools monitored in 24-25 to include Barstow High School, Barstow Junior High School, Barstow STEM Academy, Cameron Elementary, Crestline Elementary, Henderson Elementary, Montera Elementary, and Skyline North Elementary. The reason schools are reviewed under Williams has to do with performance on the California dashboard. Once a school performs at an acceptable level, they will fall out of Williams for a period of at least 3 years. In that case, as it relates to the percentage of teachers that are not credentialed at each of our sites, I'll just run through them very quickly. At the junior high, it's 28%. At Barstow STEM Academy, 33%. Crestline Elementary, 24%. Montera Elementary, 25%. And Skyline North Elementary, approximately 19%. That would be the number of teachers that are working in positions that are not considered fully credentialed. Next, we have the facilities piece. There's a term called total good repair, meaning as the team goes through and checks off items of the areas that they have to review, there were 102 good repair, meaning everything was in good working order. There were 34 remedied good repair, meaning when they walked through the campus, they noticed maybe a soap dispenser was empty. Custodian was able to fill that for us, and other small repairs that needed to happen. As it relates to teacher vacancies, this is a section whereby we have positions across our district that are not filled throughout the school year. And for the 24-25 school year, that was 13 positions. Of those 13, there were 5 filled at one point or another during the school year. So essentially what you can do is you do the math. We started with 18, we dropped down to 13 by the end of the year. And then finally, the total number of missed assignments across our school district, meaning teachers own a credential or have a credential, but they are working in a capacity that the credential doesn't necessarily cover. What we do in that case is Mr. Gutierrez will bring those names forward, and then the board will vote on whether or not to have them teach in that capacity for a short period of time. There were 67 across our district, 36 at Barstow High, 26 at Barstow Junior, 1 at the STEM Academy, and 1 at Cameron Elementary, and finally 2 at Skyline North. And of those, there were 3 that were remedied during the school year, meaning teachers completed their work to get their credentials and they were considered fully qualified. With that, that culminates my report. Do you have any questions?
Any questions? No. Thank you, sir. All right, next, our monthly cash report. Ms. V.
Good evening, members of the board. The district's cash position, remains strong and continues to reflect sound financial management practices. As of December 1st, 2025, the district has $59,885,936.12, as detailed in the county treasury report. Overall, the district remains adequate liquidity to meet all short-term obligations, which reflects continued fiscal stability as we reach the halfway point of the fiscal year. In conclusion, the acceptance of the monthly cash report has no fiscal impact as it is presented to the board for information purposes only.
Next, we have the superintendent's report.
Yes, thank you. Congratulations, Board President, Mr. Williams.
Thank you.
I'm happy to have you on board. Good afternoon, board members, staff, and guests. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday and break. We are now preparing for a winter break that will begin on December 19th, 2025, going through January 2nd, 2026. School resumes on Monday, January 5th. This month, we recognize the many holidays and celebrations reflective of the season. Hanukkah, December 14th through the 21st, Winter Solstice, December 21st, Las Posadas, December 16th to the 24th, Christmas, December 25th, Kwanzaa, December 26th through January 1, and New Year's Eve, December 31st. I would like to send well wishes to all staff, students, and BUSD families. I hope you enjoy the break and have plans to relax and enjoy time with family and friends. May your holidays be filled with joy and prosperity. Last week, I spent 3 days with board trustees Aaron Heldreth, Leonard Williams, and Anthony Eastlis in Sacramento at the California School Boards Association Annual Education Conference. The conference included keynote speakers, breakout sessions related to public education, and time to collaborate with colleagues and peers. I enjoyed the time with our governance team, and I look forward to the National School Boards Association Annual Conference in April 2026. I'd like to give a huge shout out to our Barstow High School Aztec football team, coaches, and players. I met with Coach Clay today, and he's very excited for this Friday's CIF state championship game against Union. Coach Clay reflected on his last 4 seasons as the head coach for the Barstow High School football team. In those 4 years, Coach Clay was able to take our Aztecs to a CIF Southern Section Division VII championship win over Apple Valley High School, a title 56 years in the making. Then to the CIF Southern California Division IV AA regional championship win against Emmanuel Christian, a feat never accomplished in Barstow High School history. And now this Friday to the CIF state championship game. What a way to spark light bulb moments for our student athletes. Congratulations and go Aztecs.
Next, we'll have board reports. Ms. Gibbons.
Hi. I usually don't have a report and I don't tonight. Am I allowed to do like community like highlights or?
It's your report.
It's your report.
Okay, let me make sure I don't step on any toes. Hi, Ben. So GoGo is doing its 3rd annual teen Christmas giveaway. It's on December 20th. There's also another community event, and I think Aaron might talk about that one. But we invite teens to come out and get gifts because they don't want like Barbies or, like Hot Wheels. They want headphones and Bluetooth speakers and hoodies and food and snacks. So that event is happening. It's posted online. You have to register for it. So we are excited for that. We're also excited to continue supporting the school sites with our gift cards, something our president has been supporting us with as well. And just happy holidays to everyone. And I hope everyone is peaceful and kind. Thank you.
Ms. Eastman?
Yes, I'd like to congratulate the players for the CIF championship and the regional game they played the other day. I think I'm probably a handful of people here in Barstow that actually seen the 69 championship game and the game in Apple Valley the other night. And, the running back, Mr. Gola, he's exceptional middle running back. He's never quits. He's always moving his feet, twisting and fighting for every yard he can get. I want to give a big shout out to the big offensive line. I think I've mentioned them a few times here in this meetings. I think there's 8 guys that are seniors. They play offense and defense. They're very aggressive, very athletic. They have a real good football aptitude. And I think we're not going to have too much problem with Sutter Friday night. The kids from Barstow are real tough. I got, a lot of confidence in them. And it was awesome to see the decent crowd at the game Friday night, even though it was pretty cold. And, all I can say is these, I can remember Paul Velaz was a quarterback. Garland Evans was one running back. Dennis Owens was the other. Robert Evans was the fullback. Forrest Dill was the tight end. Mark Beckham was the center. They had a big defensive end. David Snyder. Mike Hanafy was a linebacker. Richard Tabbitt, Michael Tabbitt were on the team. Paul Ortiz. I just want these players to know that a lot of kids and everybody's looking up to you. Let's keep up the good morale, the good character, good morals. Everybody's looking up to you guys, including myself. I hate saying good luck because that sounds like I don't have any confidence in them. But I really think we're going to go down there and take it to them. And I stand by my own morals, my own character. I knew when getting in this office, it was going to be kind of tough at times, and that's fine and dandy. I've mentioned several times that, I got in this office that no man, woman, or child group was going to use any peer pressure or intimidate me in any fashion or any way. But I'm here to protect kids. That's what I'm here for. The number one reason. And people disagree with me. That's fine and dandy. That's what you have your rights. I have mine. And you call me cocky, call me what you want, rough around the edges. But I'm Anthony Eastles. It's spelled Y-S-L-E-S. Make sure you get that right. And, I'm still going to be here and no one's going to chase me off. You pretty well known by the company you keep. And, birds of a feather fly together. And, I don't have to solicit anybody to come speak for me or speak against me or anything like that. Born and raised in Barstow. I've seen a lot of carpetbaggers from out of town come to town and come to Barstow and start speaking fancy and try to, sway people this way or that way. But I'm going to stand what I say. And, and that's just the way it is, and if you don't like it, that's tough. This is the United States of America. I can say what I want. And I'm not going anywhere. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Perea.
Well, I'd like to congratulate all our employees of the month. They all do a fine job, and it's great that we can honor them at board meetings. I also like to offer my congratulations to our Aztec football team, players and coaches, and all the people who support them. And I think that we'll go down Friday and be successful. I have a lot of confidence in them. And I want to wish everybody happy holidays and have a safe time with your relatives and your friends, and see you all back here in January. Thank you.
Mr. Hildreth.
All right. First, congratulations to new board president, Mr. Williams. Also, congratulations to not just the awardees for tonight, but also just to say thank you to all the employees for every month, every day, for everything you do with educating our kids in every different capacity. I sincerely appreciate it, not just as board member, but also as a president. So thank you for everything that you guys do, or vice president now. Wanted to mention the spirit of giving. I think that's what Ms. Givens was alluding to. If anybody doesn't know, December 20th from 8 to 5, it's kind of a collective. It's through Together We Can, which is a group of kind of all the different nonprofits in Barstow, just trying to help serve in whatever capacities. The event is for all families, so it's not necessarily directly geared towards children. But as far as a plethora of different, food, clothes, a bunch of different opportunities for resources, different information. So just kind of all around good things. It'll be at the high school this year from 8 to 5 with all that construction going on with Cora Harper Center. So if anybody would like to make it, we would love to see you. On with the district stuff. Also with everyone else. Just want to say congratulations to the football team, coaches, all the supporters, fans, parents, everybody. It was nice to see one, just having my wife and kids there at the game. It was nice. It was nice to see everyone kind of rally around something from Barstow. A lot of bad things get said about our town, but it was nice to see something. It was kind of building everybody up. So I appreciated that a lot, just from the community and for the players and coaches being able to put us in a position that we could then have that moment. I thought it was good for the whole town. On CSBA, I thought it was a good opportunity. The important but boring stuff to learn about policy updates, case law, that kind of stuff. But then also on the fun side, learning about different programs like C-Perch, an ROV program, remote operated vehicles, where students can literally build their own ROVs and pilot them. Everything to the new implementation about what certain districts are doing with AI was interesting to say the least, as well as what some county offices of ed were doing with different safety programs and facilitation with apps. And not to totally redo everything, but I think there are some pieces that we may be able to take that could help improve the district. So look forward to seeing what can come out of all that. And then lastly was just to mention again, as far as the BNSF big project, as it relates to the families and for the students who are living in the area, just to reach out to everyone to look at the EIR. Some of these homes that are inside of those communities are close enough that you can literally hit a golf ball going into the development. As per from BNSF's EIR, from their documentation, not from my words, but that the families and people living there would be significantly negatively impacted on air quality, noise, light, etc. For a facility that's going to be running 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. I think could, negatively impact the students and families that are living in that area. So please do your due diligence, read the EIR, make your comments to let your voice be heard. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, like the superintendent said, most of us were up in Sacramento for the CSBA conference, and it's always good to go up there and you learn a little, you learn a lot. You get to see what others are doing that may help BUSD. And I really enjoyed it. I networking with other school districts, and it was really, really a good time I had. Of course, congratulations to Barstow High School Aztec football team. Great game on Friday. I think I got back to my home at 5:30, turned around and went right up to the football game. And it was cold, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a great game. The boys held the line. I was so impressed of everything I saw up there. Last night, last night and tonight, Kiwanis has the annual Clothes for Kids. I was there last night for the elementary school kids. Great turnout. We had 3 principals there. So excited. We had our BEA president. She volunteered to take the kids shopping, and there was a lot of other people that were there, all our volunteers. Tonight, we're doing the junior high and the high school. So fortunately, I'm here, couldn't be there, but great event. We work all year here in Kiwanis to make that happen. So it was really, really great event. Congratulations to all the employees of the month. Always great to just see the employees get awarded. What else we got? On Friday, I will be at Barstow Junior High School to complete our, and Ms. Gibbons will be at, what school you gonna be at? Central and a couple other schools. I'll be at Barstow Junior High School, doing surveys, with the families, the parents. So if you want to stop by and say hi, I'll be there, sitting out front. In the spirit of giving, like everyone said, always a fantastic event. Always a fantastic event. It was so sad last year because we had to close the doors and we still had people in line. We were literally out of everything. Literally out of everything, but it's a great event for the whole community, and it will be at the high school this year. If you want to come out, come on out. We could always use the help for volunteers. So, and I will be there on the 20th. So yes, and that's all I have. Okay. Next, we have a student representative. You want to be on the mic? Go ahead.
Before I start, can I get a confirmation that as of December 1st, you guys have 60 million-ish? Just about, just under?
59.
59. Ah, might be. Okay. I want to kick off with our biggest event and its biggest purchase, the busing for prom. It costs 16,250. And that's just like a little less than 1% of that 60 million, of that nice chunk of change that we wouldn't mind having there at ASB. But moving on, we're doing our winter formal ticket sales right now, ending Thursday, and the winter formal will be this Saturday. So, but if we don't sell enough, we kind of have to cancel our biggest non-traditional event for the students, and it's called our holiday extravaganza. Where at both lunches for the high school, we would just open up the boys' gym and have a bunch of games and have a bunch of prizes for them, for the students to win. Just come in and warm up and just interact with ASB and let us just give out free toys and whatnot. But as it stands right now, we don't really have the funds to be giving out free toys. So we're asking right now if we can maybe get a little help, because we were noticing that a lot of other schools aren't really struggling with their funds from their board meetings and whatnot. And if you look on that magnificent board right there, we're kind of like the only high school on there. Like obviously we got STEM, we got Crestline, we got Central, but like when you go to Barstow, you're thinking of Barstow High School. You're thinking of the school that's taking it to CIF. You know, you're thinking of the school that's going to state. You're not thinking of Central. But so I'm here to ask you guys for a little help with our funding, with a little help for our busing. That's 16K. This the little 0.0002% of you guys' 60 million that you guys have sitting there in your little account. Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions.
You can stay if you like, or if not, you can leave.
I got
Up to you.
But do you guys have any questions? Anything about maybe writing a check for a donation? Yes, ma'am.
There's a lot of like donation for toys. Have you guys reached out to like the sheriff's department or the Marine Corps base?
So we have a Toy for Tots donation thing going on right now. So there's one in the ASB room and there's one in Mr. Sanucci's room. And basically, they both have boxes in there and they're both pretty full right now. So we're gonna have to put new boxes in there. And it ends this Friday, but it's been going on for about 3 weeks, if I'm correct. And we just put on the announcements, put posters up, and it's just come to either of those two rooms, donate a toy, and then we're giving those toys to Toys for Tots. And then our ASB advisor, Mr. Embriani, he's going to be helping them with his truck, and he'll be going around the town, if you can see him in his nice Ram, his black Ram, and he'll just be giving out toys with the police officers. I remember when I was a little kid, I got one from a police officer. I got chessboard, and then I'll be out there with him too. I think I'll be over there by the Walmart area, just wherever I go. Yes.
And then outside of the board part of it, like as a parent or as a community member, how could we support you guys?
We do take donations usually, and then we will be having fundraisers coming up. So, I mean, Winter Formal is kind of a fundraiser, and then we have these after-school socials, which we're thinking of doing next year for around this time. And basically, you can go there and you can have your student or your kid go there, and it's free to enter. But we have snacks for sale, and then Powder Puff. We run the snack bar for that one day. Powder Puff in general is a really good money make for us. We just have a lot of fundraisers in total that you just gotta watch out for. They're always changing. They're always changing with trends, whatever is good right now. We're not gonna do canes every month, you know.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions? Comments, concerns? Checkbox out. Books.
Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
All right, representative reports, BEA.
Evening.
Good evening.
On behalf of Barstow Education Association, we first want to extend our congratulations to the Barstow High School football team and coaching staff on their success this season. Their leadership, dedication, and commitment to our students are evident, and we are proud of the work they both do on the field and off the field. We know many in our community are rallying behind them, and we want them to know that all the teachers are rooting for them in Friday's game. We also like to take a moment to express an appreciation to Jamie Fisher and Melissa Cruz for their collaboration with BEA. We thank them for their support and hard work in assisting with financial assistance and room reservations for upcoming teacher conferences. That cooperation is valued and helps ensure our educators can continue professional learning and ultimately benefits our students. While we celebrate these positives, we must also bring a serious and longstanding concern to the board's attention. At Barstow High School, the following areas have ongoing roof leaks: room 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, the wrestling room, and the boys' gym. These leaks have led to water intrusion and the accumulation of black mold, creating what we believe to be a major health concern for staff and students. These issues have been reported multiple times over several years, yet they continue to be ignored or overlooked. Educators and students are working daily in these environments, and ongoing exposure raises concerns related to health, safety, and overall well-being. This is not simply a facility issue, it's a workplace safety and a student health issue. Under California Ed Code 17002 and related code provisions, school facilities must be maintained and in good repair, which include having ceilings, walls, floors, and other interior surfaces free from water damage, mold, mildew, and other hazards. Furthermore, the California Department of Education recognizes indoor air quality as a major factor in students' health and academic success. Poor ventilation, water intrusion, mold, or dampness can pose serious health risks. The Barstow Education Association respectfully urges the board and district leadership to take immediate and meaningful action to address these roof leaks and the potential mold impacts. We're asking for transparency, a clear timeline for repairs, and assurance that the learning and workspaces will be made safe. Thank you for your time. We appreciate your attention with this matter.
Next, we have CSEA.
Hi, guys. Good evening. CSEA, Carrie Thomas, Communications Officer. Tomorrow, we do have our last negotiation meetings for the year. This will actually be our last time with the current team that we have, as our president is stepping down in her capacity as president. So she'll no longer be part of the negotiations committee, at least for the next year. She still will be active in CSEA as far as a job steward, as a regional rep, and then as a mentor for any concerns and things that we might need assistance in. So she's stepped down in one role, but she's still going to be floating around. She couldn't be here tonight. On the 18th, we do have our final general meeting for this calendar year, in which we will be holding elections for our negotiations team, our new president, secretary, and sergeant of arms. Our president is running unopposed, so it's pretty safe to say that the next president you'll be dealing with is going to be Brianna Simonitis. She's the admin assistant over at CHS Central High School. She's been involved with the union for close to a decade now, and she's a very good hand, and she'll be very good to represent our members. On the same night, we will be having our end of the year celebration for our members, which will be held at the Central High School. We'd like to thank Mr. Norman for allowing us and the board for allowing us to use that facility for our celebrations. We were trying to book something, and it just, end of the year, things booked up quick. And so we decided to keep it local, so we have as many members as we can come to the celebration. I think that's about it for right now. Probably won't see you guys until next year, and wish you guys happy holidays.
Thank you. Next, we have the Personnel Commission.
Thank you. Good evening, board members, staff, and distinguished guests. This is the report from the Personnel Commission. First and foremost, I'd like to recognize our distinguished commissioners that are here joining us tonight. We have our chair, Ben Rosenberg. Say hello, Ben. Our vice chair, Jason G. And our CSEA member, Gilbert Sy Senior. Thank you for joining us. These are the statistics for our staff and for our recruitments. We have 2 interviews in progress. We have 3 recruitments that are in the testing stage, and we have 0 recruitments that are open currently. We have 363 classified employees, 163 that are full-time, 8 hours, 119 that are benefited part-time, and we have 81 non-benefited part-time. As always, we have 17 classified management employees. On the classifications, the updates, security, we have no vacancies. Safety, we have no vacancies. Custodial, you're gonna see later on in your agenda that there are 9 positions of full-time custodial positions that are gonna be established at these meetings. And also we have 2 extension of hours, 2 other custodials that are being extended in hours. The funding is split funding, some cafeteria funds and also some MELA funds and some general funds. So that's all gonna be coming up in your agenda later on. Tomorrow, we have interviews for general education paraeducators, full-time positions. And so in this room, we're gonna have, again, 4 stations, and we're gonna screen 4 individuals at a time. That is the most efficient way that we've been able to do this. And we should be done by about 10:30 a.m. At the end of the day, we should be hiring another 15 or 16 paraeducators. We're currently still onboarding lots of new duty aides. So that's a lot of the work that the staff is doing. The staff is also reviewing the 105 applications for custodian. We're gonna need to do that because we need to move them to testing and then create a list so that we can in turn hire all these new positions, right? So that's part of the process, and we're preparing to do that hiring after you obviously approve those positions. We're also reviewing the para-EL list. We extended that list so that we can try to fill some of those vacancies that we still have for the para-EL. And later on, we have to do the same thing. We've had individuals that applied. We have to create a list, but we'll try to fill those positions with the list that we currently have, whatever we can currently. An update on the nutrition services operations manager. We have a technical panel interview this Friday. So we have directors from neighboring districts. We have 3 of them coming, and they're going to help us screen the applicants for job knowledge. So that is one of the safety checks that we do to ensure that we have candidates that actually can do the job and not just telling us that they can do the job, but they can actually do it, right? So we use experts for that. The selection interviews will take place next week, Thursday, December 18th in the afternoon. So we'll be ready for selection next week. Before you, we have the annual report. This is the PC annual report. I know Mr. G also talked about some of the highlights, and I'm gonna kind of jump on that. Our report has, as always, we like to give you a history of the organization of the Personnel Commission. What is a merit system? What is a Personnel Commission? It's a little bit of information. And then the meat of all this, we did 54 new employee hires in the last year. And a bigger number is 93 limited term subs. Now, onboarding those limited term subs is like hiring a person, right? So it's the same amount of work, same paperwork. Everything's the same. We had the same with the promotions, 34 employees that were promoted. There's a lot of the same paperwork and work that goes into that. And the applications we received, 1,015. That is an increase from last year. And again, you can look at our, the number of employees that we have, that I already reported year to year. So you can see the track and what the trend is. We also wanted to thank some of the other departments in the district that have been collaborating with us when we need information to do our job. We can't do this alone, so obviously fiscal and others, right? Personnel certificated that help us to complete our tasks. You will also find our hours and phone numbers and all that other information to reach us right here in the report. And again, we have our PC meeting is this coming Thursday in this room. Everybody's welcome. Please come. And 4:30 p.m. on Thursday.
What time?
4:30 p.m. This room with the commissioners. Sir, do you have any questions for us, me? Or us?
You have one?
Sir?
How many people you said applied for the custodian?
Custodial 105.
Ooh, that's great. And do you know when they're gonna be testing?
We're reviewing the applications for minimal qualifications right now. Usually that'll drop the number a little bit, maybe to about 80. And then we'll start testing probably in the next 2 weeks. We're trying to get that list ready for January. So that is our target.
It's like an entry level job. You couldn't just test them all.
If we do that, I mean, having 105 tests because we have to test them 13 at a time takes a long time. So we try to reduce that a little bit because our limit is 13. The number of people we can test at the adult center per session. We usually have a morning and an afternoon session, so it takes 26 per day. So it just kind of escalates the work time for us, the workload for us.
Yep. I did just want to let you, it will be in the agenda on discussion items. If you did have more that you wanted to drill down on that, we can if you want to. Just
anyone else? No?
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Adoption of the agenda. Motion to approve the agenda as presented. Can I get a motion?
So move.
Second?
Second.
And a call for the vote?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. We have no communications tonight. The consent calendar. Would any member like to pull any items for discussion? None? Okay. A motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Call for the vote?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Discussion item. L11, public hearing for input in the Board of Trustee Personnel Commission, Jason G. Am I on the right spot? Okay. As required by Educational Code 45246, recommending the Board of Trustees adjourn to a public hearing to provide the public and employees and employee organizations the opportunity to express their views on the qualifications of those persons recommended by the governing board for the appointment. I'll adjourn to a public hearing at 6:24.
I'll make a couple comments. I just wanted to say that with being the president, it's been an honor serving with Mr. G, and also to say thank you for everybody in the Personnel Commission, Mr. Rosenberg, Mr. G, Mr. Size, Mr. Ortiz. The numbers speak for themselves as far as all the new hiring, with getting the employees here. They're, the boots on the ground, helping the wheels go round. So I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the hard work you guys have been putting in. It's noticed and appreciated.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I would just like to congratulate Mr. G and thank you for the last year of your work. I've known your family for a long time. Your family is a long time family Barstow. It's probably even longer than my family's been here, and that's hard to beat. I've met with you several times personally. You're a good kid. You're straight up. You're a solid man, and congratulations. Thank you.
You have anything? Anyone else? Okay, I'll reconvene at 6:26. Following the public hearing, it is recommended that the Board of Trustees approve the reappointment of Jason G. as a BUSD Board of Trustee appointee to the Personnel Commission, beginning term December 1, 2025, and expiring December 1, 2026. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
2028. Thank you. 2020. I apologize. I got a motion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Thank you. I call for the vote.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Okay, we don't have any for educational service, pupil service, business service. L41, first interim report. Recommending that the Board of Trustees approve the first interim report as of October 31st, 2025, and authorize the board president to positively certify that the district will be able to meet its year-end financial obligations and obligations for 2 subsequent years.
Good evening, Board President Williams, Board Trustees, Superintendent Swearingen, staff, guests. Tonight, I'd like to bring forward the first interim report as of October 31st, 2025, and I'm recommending that the Board of Trustees approve the report and authorize the Board President to positively certify that the district will be able to meet all of its financial obligations this year and for the 2 years that follow. So at this time, the district is in satisfactory financial condition. It is recommended that based upon the first interim financial report, the board will approve the following: a positive certification that the district will be able to meet its financial obligations for the current fiscal year and 2 of the following years. Revisions to the budget as presented in this report. So adopted budget in your first column, that's what we brought back in June. Now we're at our first interim and we're projecting our as of October 31st and then forward from that. And that's what you see in your projected column. So we did have a small difference in you can go back a little bit, Alex. There's just a small difference between budget and projected in the LCFF, just minor adjustments. Increase in federal, state, and local income are due to carryover that we're posting from previous year. And so our total revenue for this year is going to be projected as $123,792,136. So I illustrated a graph here for you. You can see that 70% of our revenue comes from LCFF sources. We have a 7% federal, 8 million, almost 9 million there. State, 23 million, and that's due to a lot of the carryover. And then the local piece there, so. Expenditures. Once again, your first column, you have the adopted budget. That's what we brought forward June 30th. Your projected column, once again, is as of October 31st, that's actuals, and then we're projecting forward. And so then your differences there between budget and projected are mostly due to carryover adjustments, and we're in the capital outlay, you'll see that we're projecting our the 3 summer projects that we're spending. So that's the estimate money that we're spending. And That's right, just the ESSER money. So, and that's what you see there. Total.
Real quick, sorry, whenever you're talking with, is that mainly with under the capital outlays? As far as the ESSER dollars and all that?
Yeah, that's gonna be the three projects. We're gonna do the Cameron, Crestline, Montera, oh, no, I'm sorry, Henderson, Montera, and Crestline. We're doing HVAC, roofs, ADA projects. There was some work that we had to get done that was done in the 2000s. In order to certify, in order to get the projects done, we had to certify those projects. And so that's part of the money was spent in there too.
So we are going to replace the HVAC on all three buildings?
Yes.
Get them cleaned out first, right?
Hmm?
Get them cleaned out.
We are gonna, yes, that is part, that is, I'm glad you brought that up. We are, that is already in the bid.
Got it.
Yes, thank you. So your expenditure pie chart shows our expenditures from the top and around. We have certificated salaries, 22%, classified as 12%, employee benefits 16%, our books and supplies 4% of the budget. Services right now with our carryover and hoping to spend down our restricted money as well, 30%. Our capital outlay is 13% and our other outgo is 3%. That's our transfers to other programs and also the word escapes me. Our indirect costs. That's what you see there in the call. So our first interim report, our beginning balance, we started the year with $72,353,286. We are spending down our unrestricted and our restricted programs, giving us an ending fund balance of $30,796,741. I did a little chart for you so you can see the components of that fund balance. 60% of that is restricted. 23% of that is assigned, 16% is reserved for economic uncertainties, and then we have 1% for revolving cash in our stores. In order to do a multi-year projection, we have to have some assumptions. Those are for projected enrollment for 25-26, we have 6,186 kids. We're projecting a small decrease year by year, given us projected enrollment at for 27-28, 6,024. Our unduplicated pupil count, those are the kids that we count for our supplemental and concentration counts. That helps with getting that money. So those counts are there. We also have a percentage. That's just the unduplicated pupil count divided by the projected enrollment, giving you your percentage. So 77% of our kids are in that unduplicated pupil count. Our estimated P2 ADA, that's the money that we are funded on based on whatever our ADA is. That's average daily attendance. So for 25-26, we have 5,581.43, which we're estimating that to be a 90.23 percentage. Our COLA for this year is 2.3. The COLA for the outgoing years are still being estimated. I'm projecting being conservative and keeping that percentage low. The state has been, depending on who you listen to, they will, depends on how much the COLA thinks is going to go up or down. So we're very conservative in our projections. So that's where we're staying there. Our lottery per ADA is 273. So that's how we're funded on that. And then our projections for step and column for certificated, we're doing that at 2% based on prior data. And we're doing the same thing with classified.
With the ADA, is that 90.2? Where are we? Is that where we are? Or how far away is that from where we are?
It's kind of like where we're at right now, projected off of what we've had so far. we won't, P1 will get brought to you, it's January 6th. I actually submit that to the report and we'll have a better idea of where we're going to be. But right now, it's looking right about there.
Okay.
I'm hoping for a little higher, but it's probably going to come in a little lower. So, we wanted to be fair, so in our projections. So with that, we did develop our multi-year projections. I guess in the third year, we're showing that we still have a positive balance for our reserve and economic uncertainties. That's the balance we have to have. We're required by law. That's why we're able to say that we're going to be a positive certification. We've done at that. And so with that, I did want to let you guys know where our restricted balance are going to be at the end of the year. So there they are. We have our expanded learning opportunities program. We're projecting a $5 million balance. Special education early intervention preschool grant, we still have 1.4 there. We have to, it's hard money to spend, and so we need to develop a plan to get that money spent. We have arts and music, 1.8. Child nutrition, 210,000. Our LCFF equity multiplier, we're projecting 6.4 million. With the LCFF equity multiplier, we're funded, and then it's really backwards compared to all the other funding. We get the money first, and then we get to spend it. So we'll always have a balance there. They also want us to think ahead and do like 3-year planning, be able to spend that money over 3 years.
Mhm.
So that you will always see a balance there.
So you're saying that they want money that is variable year to year. They want a 3-year projection on?
Well, they want to be able us to spend it if over 3 years in case the money goes away or that program ends. But they still want to be, because it's restricted dollars. They want you to be able to keep that program going. That's the.
Okay, just meaning like with the equity multiplier, just because how it comes in and comes out, but then it's kind of like you're making someone have a multiple. This is not directed at you. I just.
It begs the question.
Yes.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's part of the heartache and headache that we get up there with.
Yeah.
I think the state legislature realizes we have to do a 3-year projection.
Yeah. Again, like I said, just so I'm clear, this is not an affront anything on the accounting you're doing. It's on the state. That's a little much.
It's my quiet, as it were. So for our, do you want to back up just a little bit, or? You can see too our ongoing maintenance RMA account. We're trying to spend that down also, doing all the repairs that we've been doing. It's also helping with all our other stuff. And then our other restricted local, we have got 2 million there. So that brings you to our total restricted balance of $18,365,094.29. That's for our restricted. Going forward, we'll look at our unrestricted balances. So we're projecting at the end of 25-26, we'll have almost $12 million. And then I've assigned that money to various things to keep us solvent and to take care of the things that we need to do. I think the biggest one is the bottom one, uninsured claims. We're placing a lot of money there in case of things we have to pay out money. So we're working against not doing that, but we'll see what state's helping us too. So we'll see how that works. And so that's the.
Any other questions?
if that's the end, could we, or do you guys have any other questions? I don't want to totally hog everything or.
That's what I'm asking.
Hey, can we go back to page 8? It's not quite so much a question. I just want to clarify.
Absolutely.
So being the totality of our fund balance, just so, you know, so I'm understanding and also saying it out loud, but basically if you're looking at the whole thing, right? 60% is restricted, that is only can go into the specific categories for which it is designed, right?
Yes.
You have 23% that is already assigned into its categories, basically pre-spent for, another way of saying it, right? 83%, you put in economic uncertainties as far as what our reserves are for what we have to leave in for that reason. But basically, it does look like a giant number of money that's just sitting around, but that's not what's actually happening.
That's correct. It takes money to run a district, and you're just seeing, and you need a reserve to operate and control.
Yeah.
A lot of the times, the federal dollars have to be spent first before you get them back. And so it's imperative that you have a reserve to be able to keep it. Otherwise, we have to go out and borrow.
Right.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So that is,
Yeah, another couple of legislatures that don't understand.
and you've got to meet them. So.
Well, that is interesting. Just a side note, but the governors for the state of California did all say that they are all in support of funding based on enrollment, not ADA.
Right.
I just
They've been
side note.
Question.
They need to get that done because they didn't say.
God's ears.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Eaton.
Any questions? Good.
Any more questions? No? Thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right. I think I jumped ahead of myself, didn't I?
No,
Okay.
you're good.
Can I get a motion to accept the first interim report?
So move.
Second.
And call for the vote?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next under technology, L51, Parent Square Smart Site Website Agreement. Recommending that the board approve the discontinuation of the finalists as the district website host and approve the adoption of Parent Square Smart Site as the new website hosting platform with a targeted launch date of July 1st, 2026. Yes, sir.
Thank you, new President Williams. We're happy to hear that and looking forward to reporting to the board. We actually came to the board about 5 years ago in 2021 for our last website refresh. At that time, we identified by surveys some of the needs that our website needed, things such as having a refreshed design, new navigation that was easier and clear for our visitors of our website, improved accessibility, and being kept up to date, relevant, and timely. So as that contract has come to an end at the end of this school year, we thought this was a perfect time for us to take a step back and relook at how we've done it meeting those objectives and seeing how we could maybe get some synergy and being able to better enable our staff to be able to take care of our website into the years into the future. Seeing that we've been focusing on engagement, we looked at what would enable us to be able to get more integration with our communications platforms, be able to keep our websites up to date. If you look at them, you'll see some are kept up to date well, others may be falling behind. Additionally, there's some new legislation that's been passed dealing with accessibility that needs to be brought up to date with our website. So we thought this was a good time for us to revisit. Is this the time for us to make an adjustment? So in looking at what Final Site offered and then what was offered by Parent Square, we felt that it would be in the best interest of the district to move our entire website over to to Smart Sites, which is done by Parent Square, because of the integrations and the ease of use of being able to maintain it, keep it up to date, and also be able to post one place and publish everywhere. So they'll be able to post right there in Parent Square like they're already doing. But instead of having to go and now duplicate their efforts to post elsewhere, they'll just be able to click a few check boxes and be able to publish not only to the website, but also to social media so that it reduces the workload on our staff, which is one of the things that we were looking to achieve with it. So tonight we're looking to bring this to you. Hopefully, once the project gets on board, we get it done, we'll be able to come back, show you the finished product, and we'll be like, ooh, you know, how nice. But that's our goal. We are looking to form a committee, which will include representatives from administration, from IT, and also from the school sites to help us in setting the stage for the refresh. And we hope to get the project started in January. Any questions?
Anyone?
Not a question. I just want to say thank you for putting the work in and having the forethought and, looking into all those different things, getting more accessibility, any way we can get more information out easier, faster to all the parents. It's good stuff. So thank you.
All right, thank you. And I get a motion.
So move. Oh, second.
And call for the vote.
Aye.
Aye. Sorry, you got me.
I too.
All right. Personnel service, nothing. L6B1, establish a classified position, non-custodial, recommending the Board of Trustees approve the establishment of the following classified positions. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Cameron Elementary School, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days a year, range 27 at Crestline Elementary, effective December 7th. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Montera Elementary, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Linwood Elementary School, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27, Skyline Elementary, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Barstow Junior High School, effective 10 December 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Barstow Intermediate School, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at STEM, effective December 10th, 2025. 1, custodian, 8 hours a day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Barstow High School, effective December 10th, 2025. That was a mouthful.
Yes.
You did that very well.
Thank you. Any questions?
Yeah, I'm all for it. Sounds good. Thanks for the hard work. I know it just doesn't happen like that. And, it's a long time coming. And, again, I want to say thank you, Mr. Ortiz, Mr. Gutierrez, Superintendent, for the hard work you guys put into this. And I'm sure that it's welcome news to 9 people coming up for the holidays. And again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Mr. Ortiz, did you have anything to add to that?
That,
I know you've already talked about it a little bit.
we already talked about it, so we're moving to January is our target to fill these positions, getting that list ready, and we're excited. It's gonna be a nice addition.
Well, can I get a motion?
So move.
Call for the vote. Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Ray, thank you.
That off. L6B2, increase in hours of classified position to custodians. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve the increase in hours of the following classified positions at the schools indicated. 1, custodian from 3.5 hours per day to 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Barstow Fine Arts Academy, effective 10 December 2025. One custodian from 3.5 hours per day to 8 hours per day, 260 days per year, range 27 at Henderson Elementary, effective December 10th, 2025.
Mr. Ortiz?
Yes, so before you, these are two positions. We initially started with two part-time positions, 3.5 hours, which you approved in August of this year, August 26th. While we were in the process of extending the list and filling these positions, then the other positions also came into the picture, and we needed to we were gonna increase the hours and have 8-hour positions. And in order to have equal number of hours so that there isn't part-time and full-time, it would be easier to fill full-time positions. And these positions were vacant. We're gonna increase those hours to 8 hours and put the whole pool together of 8-hour positions. So in total, it will be 11 full-time positions in custodial. And the funding, as it stated, is for these positions is cafeteria funds, and half cafeteria funds and half ELA funds. They'll support the cafeteria, the eating location, the cleaning of anything that is food related, and also the after-school programs.
No, he answered my showboat question. I was. Thank you.
You burned it too soon.
Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second. Call for the vote?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Moving right along. L6B3, supplemental assignment extension, facility maintenance and operation electrician. Recommending the Board of Trustees approve the extension of one supplemental assignment for additional help in the facility maintenance and operation department effective June 30, 2025 through March 31st, 2026.
Mr. Ortiz?
So we have before you something that we brought to you already for a supplemental assignment for an electrician. Our previous electrician is mentoring our current electrician. And in our district, there's a lot of cabling and switches and things that are not necessarily in a schematic or mapped out. So the previous electrician who was here 30 years, et cetera, needs to show the new electrician where all this is. And he has been doing this on an ongoing basis. And what we have here before you is an extension of this supplemental assignment until March 31st of 2026, so that he can continue that work. And he's doing all this in a timesheet. So this is for your consideration and approval.
Any questions? Go ahead.
It's our former electrician that's mentoring.
Sir.
Yeah, he knows all the ins and outs and the.
Literally.
Yeah. I seen them both working at the welding shop there a couple months ago with a couple other maintenance guys and stuff. And the former guy is very well. He knows the schools inside out. He's, I guess, almost 40 years working for the school.
Yes, sir.
That's a great idea, and I'm glad he's all for it. That's all I have.
Anybody else? Can I get a motion?
So moved. Second.
Call for the vote?
Aye.
All right. Okay, L6B4, establishment of classified position, one senior office assistant. Recommended the Board of Trustees approve the establishment of the following classified position at the department indicated. One senior office assistant, 8 hours per day, 260 days a year, range 29 at Pupil Services, effective December 10th, 2025.
Mr. Ortiz?
Yes, so this is a new position that Ms. Reed, who is here next to me, Director of People Services, is asking to be established. This is to help in our office with Some of the work that is part of the grant, the Children, Youth, and Behaviors Initiative, for some of the management of that grant, and also some of the Medi-Cal billing that which we get reimbursed. So there's a lot of very technical billing that needs to be done. And to provide district-wide communications and just general assistance to that department. So this is again here for your consideration and approval.
Any questions? No? Can I get a
Everybody needs
motion?
help. So moved.
Second.
Call for the vote?
Aye.
All right. Are there any items for future board meeting? No? Okay. We do not need to go back into closed session.
Mr. Williams, I think we'll need to go back into closed session.
We
If you
do,
don't mind, yes.
okay,
Are you requesting another?
We're going back into closed
Yeah.
session. Yes.
okay. I adjourn the closed session at 6:56. Reconvened in closed session at 7:21. There's no report of action. Motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second?
Aye.
All in favor? Call for the vote?
Aye.
Aye. And end time is 7:21:27.